Good morning, class. So today again we'll continue with exercise 6.1. So your first questions we have done was till question number 5 we have done. Now come to question number 6. So your question number 6 is 3 times x minus 1 is less than equal to 2 times x minus 3. Now just see how we are going to do. Open up the brackets. Now what it will be? It will be 3x minus 3 less than equal to 2x minus 6. I have just opened the bracket. Clear? Now after opening the bracket, just see as we do in when we have an equation, we take one term from left to right, then the sign changes. The same way we can do here also. So 3x 2x if I bring here, so what it will be? 3x minus 2x. Here it is positive, so when it will come here, it will be negative. The same symbol, minus 3 here, then it will go there and plus 3. Minus 6 plus 3. Means same rules are there. Yeah. Now 3x minus 2x is what? X less than equal to minus 3. So x is what? Less than equal to minus 3. So x belongs to what? X belongs to less than minus 3. Anyone who can tell? लेस देन इक्वल टू -3 -3 से छोटा तो हम इधर जाएंगे कि उधर जाएंगे माइनस इंफिनिटी टू x is less than equal to -3. Clear? So -3 will be included here. Why I have written this square bracket? Because equal to symbol is here. Clear? Then come to question number 7. That is x plus x by 2 plus x by 3 is less than 11. When you have a question like this, what you will do? You know how to do the LCM. What is the LCM of? We can take x upon 1, x upon 1, x upon 2, x upon 3. LCM will be what? 6. So we'll have here 6x plus 3x plus 2x upon 6 is less than 11. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11x upon 6 is less than 11. Now 6 when cross multiplication. Clear? Or multiply by 6 on both the sides as you wish. Whatever you wish, you can do. Multiply by 6 on both the sides. You will have what? 11x is less than 66. Clear? And you will multiply by 6. This 6 will be cancelled and here you will have 6. Whatever you want, you can do. Or the same rule which we applied in equal to symbols, you can apply 11x is less than 66. So x is less than 66 by 11. So x is less than 6. X is less than 6. When x is less than 6 means what? X belongs to less than 6. 6 से छोटा. 6 से
minus
छोटा.
infinity to 6.
Very good. Minus infinity to 6. Now which bracket will come? Open or close?
Open bracket on both sides if we use -6 and close bracket if we use -5.
Very good. Very nice. Very good. So minus infinity to 6 open bracket. Why? Because equal to symbol is not there. So it will be an open bracket. Very nice. Question number 7. Then come to question number 8. So your question number 8 is 3 times x minus 2 upon 5 is less than 5 times 2 minus x upon 3. Clear? So what you have to do again, what you can do, either you cross multiply first or you open the bracket first. It's your wish. So we'll open the bracket first. 3 into x is 3x minus 6 upon 5 is less than equal to 5 2s are 10 minus 5x upon 3. Now cross multiplication like we used to do in equal to symbol, 3 into this. So 3x minus 6 into 3 is less than 5 times 10 minus 5x. Clear? So what you will have? 9x minus 18 is less than 50 minus 25x. Now here minus 25 is there. If I take 25 that side, it will be minus, will be plus 25x. So it will be 9x plus 25x is less than 50 plus 18. Minus 18 when go that side will become plus 18. So 9x plus 25 will be what? 25, 35, 30. 4x is less than 50 plus this 68. This implies what? X is less than 68 by 34. What it will be? 2. X is less than 2. So if x is less than 2, what we can write? X belongs to x is less than 2. Less than 2 means 2 se chota. Again minus infinity to 2 open bracket. Why open bracket? Because equal to symbol is not there. Clear? Minus infinity to 2. Clear? Then next one, question number 9. Yes, any problem, anyone? Anyone having any problem?
Equal to symbol is there.
Yes. What happened? Speak up.
Equal to symbol is there.
I can't hear. So much of disturbance is there. Speak up again, Kelvin.
Symbol is there.
Equal to symbol is there. If equal to symbol is there, then we will apply equal to symbol everywhere. This you are saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if equal to symbol is there, then here also equal to will come. Then here it will be a closed bracket. Now the question changes as soon as you change the symbols. If it is equal to, then it will be like this. But if it is not equal to, then open bracket will come. Clear? Clear? Okay, maybe in the book it is misprinted in my book, no problem. Then come to question number 9. Come to question number 9. What it is? 2 times x, 2x plus 3 minus 10 is less than 6 times x minus 2. Now open up the bracket first. 2 to the 4x plus 6 minus 10 is less than 6x minus 12. So 4x now plus 6 minus 10 will be minus 4 is less than 6x minus 12. Now you can take 4x that side. So it will be what? 6x minus 4x this side minus 4 minus 12 will go that side will be plus 12. So 12 minus 4 is what? 8 is less than 2x. So you can say x is less than, x is 2x is greater than 8, x is greater than 4. So the value of x is greater than 4. That means x belongs to what? Now greater than is there. If you want, you can write it this way also. X is greater than 4. X क्या है? 4 से ज़्यादा है. So if x is greater than 4, what we can say? It is from 4 to infinity open bracket, because 4 will not come. Because 4 will not come because here equal to symbol is not there. Clear? Then question number 10. Question number 10 is, write down, x upon 4 is less than, question number 10, x upon 4 is less than 5x minus 2 by 3 minus 7x minus 3 by 5. Clear? Now again we have to first solve this RHS. So we leave it as x by 4. Now take the LCM. 3 into 5 will be 15. Now 5 multiplied by 5x minus 2 minus this 3 multiplied by 7x minus 3. You all know how to take the LCM. Is that clear? Now again x plus x upon 4 is less than 5 as a 25x minus 10 minus 3 sevens are 21x minus into minus plus 9. Clear? Upon 15. Now again you do cross multiplication. So what you will have? 15x is less than 25x minus 24x is what? 4x minus 10 plus 9 is minus 1 multiplied by 4. This 4 will go there. 15 will come here. Now 15x is less than 4 for the 16x. 4 into 4 is what? 16x minus 4. Clear? 15x is less than 16x minus 4. Now you take 16x, 15x that side, so you will have what? This implies, and 4 this side, so you will have 4 here. Minus 4 will go that side, so it will become plus 4. 4 is less than what? 16x minus 15x is x. So x is what? Again greater than 4. X is greater than 4 means what? What we can say? We can write it here. The solution x belongs to 4. X is greater than 4. 4 to infinity. Open bracket. X belongs to 4 to infinity. Open bracket. This is your solution. Clear? X belongs to 4 to infinity is your solution. Beta, if you have any doubt, please ask. You can unmute yourself and ask. Then come to question number 11. Question number 11 is three x minus. Now you have to, from here you have to show the solution on the number line. Show the solution. They are saying graphically. Graphically, you have to show the solution. Till now you were showing the solution in real numbers. What all possible values of x can be there in real numbers. Now you have to show it in on the graph, or you can say on the right if you are having only one variable. So we can take a number line and show. If you have equation in 2 variable, then we have to take the Cartesian plane x and y axis. Clear? So right now we are having only one variable. 3x minus 2 is less than 2x plus 1. So what we can do? Bring 2x this side. So 3x minus 2x is less than minus 2 that side plus 1 plus 2. 2 will go that side, will be plus. 3x minus 2x is x is less than 3. So how you can show it on the number line? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, and so on. Clear? So your solution is what? X is less than 3. So यहाँ पे हमने आपको याद हो जब इसका मतलब क्या है? X belongs to what? X belongs to less than 3 minus infinity to 3 open bracket. जब हम open bracket show करते थे तो यहाँ पे क्या एक circle दिखाते थे क्योंकि 3 value 3 will not come, and then anything. ये darken कर दो इसको, ये part darken कहाँ तक जाएगा? Infinite तक जाएगा. You can show it with the help of some other color pen. If you have some other color pen, clear? When your exams are there, you can show it with different color pencil, colored pencil you can take and show it with the help of. So here will be a circle and rest all. Clear? All the numbers less than 3 means all the numbers which are less than 3. Clear? And question number 12. 3 times 1 minus x is less than 2 times x plus 4. 3 times 1 minus x is less than 2 times x plus 4. So what we open the bracket? 3 minus 3x is less than 2x plus 8. Can we write 3 minus 3x is less than 2 into x is 2x plus 8. Now minus 3x is there. Take 3x that side. So you will have what? 2x plus 3x. Bring 8 this side. We will have 3 positive. 8 will be what this side? Minus 8. So minus 5 is less than 5x. So divide the whole equation by 5. You will get what? What? Minus 1 is less than equal to x. So x is, minus 1 is less than x. So we can say that x is greater than minus 1. The value is x is greater than minus 1. So how you can show x is greater than minus 1? Let me show you this side. How we can show x is greater than minus 1. What we have got? We have got x is greater than minus 1. So how we can show 0, minus 1, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Minus 2 and so on. So x is greater than minus 1. Minus 1 se zyada. Minus 1 se zyada. Again, equal to symbol is not there. So we will have a hollow circle and darken this part. Darken this part with some other color pencil. Is that clear or not? Please speak up if it is clear or not, how to represent it. Okay. When
Clear, ma'am.
suppose I'm telling you if there is an equal to symbol, then darken this. The point -1. So we will have what? X is equal to what? X is greater than -1 means -1 to infinity. Now -1 to infinity, this value will be included. We will have a square bracket. So whenever you have a square bracket, or you can say a closed interval, that side you will have a darkened circle. But now here we are having what? We have only equal to symbol. No equal to symbol is there. So we'll show it like this. Clear? This is the only difference. If you don't remember, go to your previous classes. I have explained you wherever I have explained open and closed interval, how to represent it on the number line. That also I explained it there also. Clear? Then question number 13. Now question number 13, you read it from the book. It is question number 21 of your book. Exercise 6.1, question number 21 of your book, because it is a big question. I won't be able to write. So I'm reading it out. Please, you also read it out. Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks in the first 2 unit tests. Means in the first test, Ravi scored in the first test how much? In the first test he scored 70 marks. In the second test he scored how much? 75 marks. In the first test 70 marks. In the second test 75 marks. Clear? In the first 2 unit tests. Find the minimum marks he should get in the third test. So they are asking what he is getting in the third test. Let me rub this up. Oh. So your question number 13 is, Ravi has scored in the first test, second test and third test. In the first test he scored 70 marks, in the second one he scored 75, and they are saying find the minimum marks he has scored in the third test. Let it be X marks he scored. Let it be X marks he scored in the third test. So they are saying find the minimum marks he scored so that in the third test to have an average of at least 60 marks. To have an average of at least 60 marks. Do you know the meaning of average? Any one of you? Do you know the meaning of average?
Total marks obtained upon total marks. Marks obtained matlab
Sum of marks obtained upon the number of
total
tests.
marks.
Yeah, number of tests. So we are having 70 plus 75 second test plus X in the third test divided by 3. We are having 3 tests, first, second and third. So average is what? 70 plus 75 plus X upon 3. Generally you take the average of 2 numbers. When you take the average of 2 numbers, what do? You add 2 numbers divided by 2. But here we are having 3. So we'll divide it by 3. Now what they are saying, the condition is what marks he should get in the third test so that he gets at least 60 as the average. At least 60 as the average. मतलब क्या हुआ? 60 at least, कम से कम. At least का मतलब होता है कम से कम 60 है, 60 से ज्यादा भी आ सकते हैं. तो हम क्या बोल सकते हैं? It should be greater than or equal to 60. मतलब 60 कम से कम होगा, 60 से ज्यादा भी हो सकता है. तो यही सिंबल आएगा. This should be noted down that it should be greater than or equal to 60 or at least. At least means कम से कम उसका एवरेज 60 होना चाहिए. क्वेश्चन में कंडीशन दी हुई है. तो कम से कम के लिए क्या होगा? अगर हम ये लगा देते तो ये हो जाता ज्यादा से ज्यादा, है ना? एट मोस्ट हो जाता. बट हमारे पास क्वेश्चन में क्या है? एट लीस्ट है. So अब आप you all know how to solve this equation. Now what we will do? 70 plus 75. You can add 70 plus 70, 140, 145 plus X is greater than equal to 60. 3 we can take that side. 60 into 3 is what? 3 6
180.
180. Now you can have X is greater than equal to 180
35.
minus 45. So X is greater than equal to 35. X should be greater than or equal to 35. So he should get minimum 35 marks. He should get minimum of 35. 35 से ज्यादा भी आ सकते हैं. क्योंकि अगर 35 आएंगे तो उसके 60 आएंगे, पर अगर 35 से ज्यादा आए तो उतने भी आ सकते हैं। क्लियर है? दिस पॉइंट इज क्लियर और नॉट? So he should get in the third test minimum of 35 marks. He should get, you can write in the statement, Ravi should get minimum of 35 marks in the third test, so as to get an average of at least 60 marks. Clear? And come to the next question. Come to question number 14. Now question number 14 is, just see, again read the question. It is from the book, question number 23. Find all pairs of consecutive odd positive integers. We have to find pairs of odd positive integers, both of which are smaller than 10. Suppose we are having two odd integers. Let the two odd integers be, let the two odd integers be x, then the next integer, if let the two odd consecutive, you can write, let the two odd consecutive integers be x and x plus 2. Can we say this? अगर x एक odd integer है तो उसका next odd integer क्या होगा? x plus 2 होगा. क्लियर? अगर मैं बोलूं x एक इंटीजर है 3 तो नेक्स्ट इंटीजर क्या होगा? 3 plus 2 5. क्लियर? So we are having, let the two odd consecutive integers be x and x plus 2. Now according to the question, what they are saying, both of which are smaller than 10, both of which are smaller than 10 means x is less than 10 and x plus 2 is also less than 10. X is less than 10 and x plus 2 is also less than 10. Clear? X is less than 10 and x plus 2 is less than 10. And second condition is what? So obviously अगर x 10 से छोटा है तो x plus 2 से भी छोटा होगा. आप कोई भी कंडीशन ले लो. क्लियर? x is, अगर x 10 से छोटा है, मान लो 3 ले लिया हमने, 3 10 से छोटा है तो 3 plus 2 5 तो 10 से छोटा होगा ही ना. जनरल चीज है ये. क्लियर? तो एक तो हमारी कंडीशन हम क्या ले लेंगे, ये वाली, x is less than 10, बिकॉज अगर इस x अगर 10 से छोटा है तो x plus 2 से भी छोटा तो होगा ही. जनरल है ये. क्लियर? देन दे आर सेइंग द एडिशन ऑफ दीज टू, what they are saying, then such that their sum is more than 11. They are saying the sum of these two numbers is more than 11. 11 से ज्यादा है तो हम क्या लिखेंगे, x plus 2 is greater than 11. हमारे पास दो कंडीशन हो गई, एक तो x is less than 10 और x plus 2 is greater than 11. So what we can write, 2x plus 2 is greater than 11 or 2x is greater than 11 minus 2 9 or x is greater than 9 by 2, that is 4.5. x is greater than 4.5. x या तो 4.5 से ज्यादा है या हम कह सकते हैं x क्या है, 10 से छोटा है. तो हमें कौन कौन से इंटीजर्स है, ऑड इंटीजर्स हैं, दोनों कंडीशंस को मिला दो. हम क्या लिख सकते हैं इसको, x is greater than 4.5 and x is less than 10. लिख सकते हैं ऐसे, x क्या है, 10 से तो छोटा है और 4.5 से क्या है, बड़ा है. तो you tell me what are the integers, odd integers which are greater than 4.5 and less than 10.
5, 7 और 9.
अब इधर से भी निकाल लो एक बार, x plus 2 से x is less than 8 आ रहा है इधर, x is less than 10 minus 2 8. तो हम इसको नहीं लेके हम क्या लेंगे, x is what, less than 8, सॉरी हाँ, x is less than 10 की वजह क्या रहा है, x is less than 8. x क्या है, 8 से कम है, क्योंकि इधर तो 10 से कम आ रहा है, इस कंडीशन के हिसाब से 8 से कम आ रहा है, तो हम किसके लेंगे, ये वाली कंडीशन को लेंगे, क्योंकि 8 से कम होगा तो 10 से भी कम होगा ही. तो हमने क्या लिया, x क्या है, 8 से तो कम है और 4.5 से ज्यादा है. व्हाट आर द नंबर्स, टेल मी, ऑड नंबर्स, टेल मी.
5 and 7.
5 and 7, वेरी गुड. सो x क्या वैल्यू ले सकता है, 5 और 7. तो कौन कौन से पेयर बनेंगे, अगर x 5 है, डूइंग इट हियर, When x is equal to 5, then x plus 2 will be equal to what? 7. तो एक पेयर क्या हो गया आपका 5, 7. When x is equal to 7, then x plus 2, the next consecutive integer will be 7 plus 2, 9. Clear? तो हमारे पास दो पेयर्स बनेंगे, एक तो 5, 7 and the other one is what? 5, 9. Is it clear? We will have two pairs. They are asking find all pairs of consecutive integers. So we'll have 5, 7 and 5, 9. We will have 5, 7 and 5, 9. Is that clear, everyone? Is there any problem till now? Yes, anyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then come to the next exercise, that is 6.2. I will explain what is it all about. Here we were solving linear equation in one variable. Here we were solving linear equation in one variable. Now we'll solve linear equation in two variable and that too graphically. So next exercise में हम क्या करेंगे? Linear equation in two variable. Linear equation in two variable. It will be solved graphically. We'll solve it graphically. Now, if you will understand, this is an important topic. If you will understand this, it will be easier for you to do the last exercise. Now that last exercise is very important. That last exercise will have multiple equations. It will have multiple equations. In linear equation in two variables you will have, but it will have multiple equations like 5, 6 equations, and then you have to find the solution part. Clear? So be careful about it. So tomorrow please be attentive in the class, otherwise you will face problems. Clear? Any other problem if you have, you can ask. Thank you, class.